Hi everyone, welcome to Officially Empowered. I am Lady Bree, and if this is your very first time here, welcome to Thoughtful Tuesdays. I am so excited that you are here. If you subscribe to my channel, then you will get different videos weekly related to faith, marriage, and lifestyle. And for all of the family that is returning, you already know, let's go ahead and do it. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad that you guys are here. So today is our fourth video into the Thoughtful Tuesday series. Can you believe it? 4 videos already. And when I tell you the message today is ministering to my own self, it really is. So I am ready to go ahead and pour it out to you right now. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. So without further ado, let's get to it.
You're watching Lady Bree, and this is what you'll see. Empowerment for your life with a focus on G-O-D. It's really not about me, but for His glory. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you like what you see. It's Lady Bree.
Okay, so I really feel that the message today can really resonate with so many different people, no matter what career field you chose or whatever path you're on right now. I truly feel that you can really benefit from it. Now, as you guys know, I am an educator, and before we go back to work in the fall, we always have some type of summer professional development. And honestly, y'all, one thing that I truly look forward to, at least on my campus, when we have that PD, there's always some type of motivational video. And within that video, it's just basically reminding educators to never forget their why. So in my case, it's me never forgetting why I became an educator, or never forgetting the reason why I'm in the classroom Monday through Friday, never forgetting the reason why I chose to work in a field that maybe don't pay that much, but you still have so much work to do. You still carry so much every single day, every single month, and every single year. And so I look forward to those type of videos because it kind of gives me like a boost, and it kind of fuels me up and get me fired up to be reminded of why I chose to do this in the first place. And so it kind of reminds me of how sometimes when we first start something, we always give it 100%. Now, I can't speak for you, I can only speak for me, but there have been plenty of times where I've started something from the beginning, and when I tell you I gave it 150%, I was all in, right? I was motivated and I was determined. I was coming up with different ideas and strategies. I was going to make sure that I saw this thing through, okay? And everything was going good, and when everything was going good, I was all smiles. But we do know that everything is not going to go the way that we think it should go at all times. So when my good times turn into not so good times, I began to get frustrated, or I began to get stressed and overwhelmed because things wasn't going the way that I thought it should go. And instead of me just remembering why I started in the first place, I began to listen to the thoughts of the enemy. Well, maybe you should have never did this. Why did you even start this? I knew you were never going to succeed. You don't have the capabilities or the abilities or the gift to do this. So why did you start? And it was in that moment where I'm listening to the enemy, and I begin to let all of that just sink inside of me. You know what? Maybe I should never start this in the first place, because we do know that that's what the enemy does. He feeds us all of these different lies. And so the question I have for you today is, when your good days turn into not so good days, or your good months turn into not so good months, why did you start in the first place? I don't know about you guys, but we cannot allow frustrating days and frustrating weeks and frustrating months to really distract us from the reason why we started this thing to begin with. I remember when I first started YouTube, and I had a conversation with my husband, and I said, babe, I don't know exactly where God is going to take this thing. I don't know how long I'm going to be on YouTube, but there's one thing that I want to make sure, that the purpose, the vision, the mission, the reason why I started this thing stays the same all the way through. Whether I have 1 subscriber or 1,000 subscribers, whether I have 1 comment or 1,000 comments, I want everything to stay the same. The reason why I started this was to inspire, encourage, and empower individuals to find their true worth through the gospel of Jesus Christ. I wanted to have authentic conversations. I wanted to basically point people back to Jesus Christ by having conversations about faith, marriage, and lifestyle. That's what I wanted to do. And so again, my question to you is, when you have those frustrating days, why did you start in the first place? I truly believe that the easiest thing for a person to do is to stop trying, to give up, and to quit, right? It kind of makes me think about my fitness journey, which is a struggle, but I'm working on it. But when I am jump roping and my legs are hurting and my shins are hurting and my feet are hurting, the easiest thing for me to do is to stop put that jump rope down and go walk around somewhere else. That's easy for me to do. However, the harder thing for me to do is to keep going. That harder thing for me to do is to pick up that jump rope and try it again some more times. It may be harder for me, but you know what it's going to do? It's going to build me. It may be harder for me, but you know what it's going to do? It's going to get me to my fitness goal. Quitting and stopping is not going to get me to my goal, but I have to keep trying. I have to remember why I started in the first place. I have a goal that I'm trying to meet, and in order for me to meet my goal, I have to remember why I started when things get hard. I have to remember why I started when I'm tired. I have to remember why I started when things get frustrating, y'all. I'm just here to encourage you and let you know that you have to remember why you started. Whenever things get rough, when things get tough, you have to go back to the why. I just think that it is so important to kind of always keep that thought in the back of your mind of never forgetting your why. Never forgetting the reason why you started in the first place. You may have some days that are absolutely wonderful. You still got to keep going. You may have some days where you are tired, stressed, overwhelmed, and overworked, but you have to keep going. Let your why be the fuel that's going to get you past your dry season. Let your why be the very thing that's going to boost you so you can continue to move forward, even though things aren't looking the way that you want them to look. Never forget the reason why you started in the first place. So I don't know exactly who I'm talking to on here. I know I'm talking to myself for sure. Never forget the reason why you started. I don't care if you have a t-shirt company and you sold 100 t-shirts this month and then the next month you only sold 2. You don't stop just because you sold 2. You got to keep that thing going even in the midst of your dry season. If your marriage is going through some problems right now and you feel like you're ready to just throw in the towel, remember why you made that covenant in the first place. Remember why you got married in the first place, y'all. Always go back, and I know I keep saying that, but always go back to the reason why. It is so important. When you begin to think about that reason and why, it kind of makes you put everything into perspective. Yeah, I'm going through some things right now, but that's the reason why I started in the first place. This is the reason why I started in the first place, and I'm going to continue to push through. So it is my prayer that someone really benefited from this video. I am hoping that there was a change of thoughts. You are no longer going to be thinking about quitting just because it's hard. You're not going to be thinking about quitting just because you're going through a dry season. Instead, your thought is going to be on your why. You're going to be thinking about why you started in the first place. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed today's Thoughtful Tuesday. Please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know that your why still matters. Y'all have no idea how much you truly mean to me. And again, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. So as always, guys, be blessed. Bye.